right, welcome back to the 5 City YouTube channel. Playoff golf, man. Tour Championship happened this past weekend. Wanted to hop on here, update you guys, let you know what happened. Maybe you even already know, but we wanted to share our thoughts because huge day in the golf world.
Congratulations to Rory McIlroy.
Yep.
Securing the win after coming back from a 6-shot deficit going into round 4 against Scotty Scheffler,
Insane.
who I think it's notable to mention was playing this weekend with, as he stated, an infection in his upper ass crack. That's something else.
That's something different.
That's I personally would have just said my foot hurt.
Yeah.
Or maybe something else.
Anything else. Because that, I mean, hey, you know what? Kudos to him.
For being honest.
He's not lying about that. Because he didn't make
being
that
honest.
up. You know what I mean? So he's an honest guy, which is good for him.
Yeah, but Rory had an incredible 4th round.
Yeah.
I mean, started off with a bogey on the first, but then regrouped with a par on the second and followed out with, I believe, 5 birdies throughout the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes. So 5 out of 10 on the next is pretty good. One more bogey on 14, but then actually ends up tying Scheffler at -21 on 15 with a long birdie putt on the par 3. He was way outside of Scheffler on that from the tee. So it was pretty impressive to see him do that, especially in such a clutch moment.
100%.
And he ended up parring out the rest of the 3 holes, finishing out with a 66 on the day, which was -4, compared to Scotty, who shot +3 on the day, which was one of his poor performances for sure. But, I mean, he was fighting an infection, so understandable. But he had 4 bogeys on the day and only 1 birdie.
Yep.
So he, although did par the 18th, it's just Rory had to par it to win.
Yep. Exactly.
And his tee shot was actually pretty good. I don't remember the exact distance that it went, but it put him on the left side of the fairway right before that second cut. And he ended up hitting a really big hooking iron shot that went off of the grandstand and gave him probably like 2 yards of room to work with in the backswing. And he hit a nice little chip up there. Hard to stop the ball in that scenario.
Yep.
And probably had 20 to 25 feet to make birdie. And all he had to do was 2-putt to win. And he put it probably an inch away on the edge of the cup. And took his time tapping it in, taking it all in, because it is, I believe, the craziest or largest comeback win for any FedEx Cup event ever.
Right.
It was his 3rd FedEx Cup event win.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
It was, I think, even if, like, when Scotty, like, they were talking about, like, on Saturday and whatnot leading into, Sunday, they were saying this is one of the biggest, leads that anyone's had ever in the FedEx Cup anyway. You know what I mean? So for Scotty, or for Rory, I should say, to come back and win it, it's just kind of a cool story.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of the bigger purses on the year. So, I mean, the prize money is going to be great for not only Rory but Scotty. But
I think it was it 18 million?
I think the total purse was 18 million, which is a lot of money.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know, yeah, it was pretty cool.
I'm just kind of looking down.
Other notable players who had a good round. Im Sung Jae, but it's just Im on the scorecard or on your TV.
On your TV.
Because I was confused because I thought it would be Sung Jae.
Sung Jae Im. I think it's funny, like a Formula 1 driver named Guan Yu Zhou. I've also seen it as Zhou Guan Yu. So there's probably some interchangeability.
I just don't know.
He was like on the Corn Ferry.
He was a stud,
tour, right?
Yeah, he was a Corn Ferry stud, and he ended up having a lot of success in a short period of time on the PGA Tour, which is really, really cool to see. He's actually a cool dude too. I follow him on Instagram, and he's like hanging out with like a bunch of other cool PGA Tour players, and
it's sweet.
It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I like to see golfers that are like show their personality.
Yeah, he had a good personality
for sure. Just going down the list, Scheffler tied with Im for second.
Yep.
And then we had Xander Schauffele, Max Homa, and then going down, Tony Finau finished 9th. I'm partial to Tony Finau. I like him. John Rahm finished 15th, huh?
Victor Hovland had an amazing weekend, honestly. Finished out tied for 15th with -11, which doesn't really go to show for how well he played. I mean, he had 2 significant chip-ins, hole outs, however would you want to describe it, in the same round, which was really, really cool to see.
Yep.
And I don't know. I'm hoping to see more success out of him next year, hopefully. But we'll have to see. Other than that, Max Homa, I mean, probably the most improved, highest finisher that I am happiest to see there, because in his last 5 PGA starts, I want to say he didn't get higher than 15th. And don't quote me on that because I know he had one good performance, but it was the standings were a little weird because there were so many people who tied, so I don't remember if it was like 15th or like 17th or something like that. But seeing him come out in the Tour Championship and tie for 5th on the weekend with minus 17 was awesome. He had a hell of a weekend, and we followed him a little bit throughout the weekend, but it was tough to not watch Rory and Scotty.
Right. Yeah, talk about someone who shows their personality, too. He's great on Twitter. Max Homa. He goes and, golfs with all the YouTube golfers and whatnot. Or I should say
the Barstool guys. He's definitely hooked up with the Barstool
so that's
guys,
cool.
which is
that's really cool. I like him a lot. Definitely.
Other than that, I mean, congrats to Rory McIlroy, and it was cool to see the sportsmanship aspect of it at the end, where first thing he says to Scotty was like, "You didn't just play good, but you had a great year." And then he goes over and apologizes to his family, which personally, I don't know. If I beat somebody in something, I don't think I'd apologize to their family for it because that's kind of weird. But I don't know. Maybe they're closer than I know.
I don't know. Was it an apology?
Yeah, he said sorry. He literally said, "I'm sorry," and then gave Scotty's dad a hug, and Scotty's dad was like, "No, you've had a great year," and then he was like, "No, Scotty's had a great year. Like he deserves it." And I don't know. It was really nice, but it was just weird to lead with an "I'm sorry" as the first thing, not oh man, that was such a battle. He played so well. I would have led with he had such a great year or something like that. But hey, Scotty's really, really young too. I believe he's 25 years old, and Rory's obviously, but and Rory's obviously the face of the PGA right now.
Right.
So it's also kind of important to see him get a win here with tomorrow golf and everything starting up.
Definitely.
Just to get him a little bit more.
Definitely.
Exposure.
Right. Speaking of future golf, really quick, something that I kind of just realized: there's another PGA tournament in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we're starting right back up again. So no shortage of golf.
No golf.
Watch golf content or anything like that. So yeah, just kind of hype about that. More golf. I thought we were going to be a little break, but no, I'm happy about that. So
yeah, that's what's cool about golf. There's always something to watch. So
absolutely. And now with Live and tomorrow is going to be like a winter type of deal where it's in a stadium. That's cool. Check out our other video on that as well.
Yeah, definitely going to try to watch a little bit of Corn Ferry Tour events too as they pop up. A little bit. I mean, I don't know. Put it in the comments if you know where to watch them, but it's kind of tough to see them if they're not on ESPN.
Right.
But
maybe
I don't know. There's a lot of good golfers come out of the Corn Ferry Tour. It seems to produce probably, I'd say, the best of the best for that. Look at Im Sung Jae. He's on fire.
Tied for second in the whole thing. Playoff golf, baby. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything, so let me know.
That's pretty much it.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Pretty much,
That's all I gotta say. That's all I got.
Really fun tournament to watch, and
playoff golf.
Rory did his thing.
Definitely seemed a little more intense too, which was really cool. Sure. This was the big one. So yeah, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.